Is this just people blood, or is this also monster blood?
Good question. I don't know.
I'm gonna lick the floor.
No.
I'm gonna see if I can tell.
You lick the floor. It is. You can taste the iron in the blood. You can taste it, and then you look down and you see what looks like a bit of an ooze on top of the blood that's dried as well, and it doesn't really have a flavor, but there's this pungent smell. Have you ever had like the smell of a slug that is melting and rotted?
I can imagine that.
That is the smell that you're picking up.
This tastes familiar, and I don't know why. Also, I don't want to go that way. That blade sounds like death. I say we go through the barricaded way.
Well, there's 3 doors. Okay, so you have the barricaded doors that you can't get through.
I can fix that.
Doors, and then you have the doors that are open. There's no blood going down them whatsoever.
Okay, I'm gonna ask a question here. Did they specify we weren't supposed to break anything?
They want you to get the coin and get out.
Okay, cool. I say we go through the barricade. I'm not because there's a giant blood trail going down the other one. That sounds like death.
There's blood on both of them.
I know, but there's more. There's more going that way.
Again,
Blood trail could also show us that the traps have already been triggered and it's the safest route. Poking your head in isn't going to solve it. Throwing a pebble in isn't going to create the trap from setting off. It isn't going to do anything for us unless we take things cautiously. Hey, Gragnar. Have those barrels.
I don't have the barrels, but I have some vials, like potion bottles full.
How big of an explosion would it cause?
I thought you wanted us to be cautious.
I was already thinking about that.
Gragnar, you have not tested them at full capacity yet.
There's pillars for us to hide behind.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
These are just potion bottles full of fucking gunpowder.
I understand that, Gragnar. You have not tested them, nor have you tested your jelly.
Fire jelly.
Your fire jelly at full capacity.
Oh no.
So you have not tested them yet.
It's fine. Field testing always works out in our favor.
Y'all watch Fran put his finger onto Sam's it's fine. And then he walked all the way to the other side of the building and hides behind the pillar.
I was literally about to do the same thing.
Jack, what do you do in this moment as everyone is hiding as the Cobalt begins putting a bottle or two of what you assume to be an explosive
bottle or two? You're hilarious.
How many are you putting down, Gragnar?
Hold on.
As a DM, I do need to know this.
Enough for us. And then Fran's gonna peek out. Hey, Gragnar. Quick question. How big of a boom are we thinking here?
So I may have not tested this yet to see how big the explosion
Before
is.
you even finish your sentence, I'm gonna walk back over to Sam, pick her up like bridal style, and walk her into the other room.
And how many vials end up what do you put down?
Fran, go big or go home, or nah?
Oh, big.
Oh, go big. I have 6 health potion, like empty health potion bottles filled with black powder. I'm using all 6 of them.
Fran's gonna walk over before Gragnar puts anything down. He's gonna he's gonna try to push the door a little bit to get like just a smidgen of a crack open, so he can assess how much is necessary.
So you knock on these doors, you start checking them, and you realize that these are solid steel doors with gold plating on them. You're gonna need probably to bust open the door. You're probably gonna need about 3 of the vials of explosives. But in order to make sure you blow through the actual stuff behind there, you're gonna need 4. and you would even recommend a little bit of that jelly.
Oh, hang on. So, Gragnar, how many bottles were you lifting up? Like, how many were you about
I have my bag of holding, so I've just been pulling them out. I have 6 of them.
He's just like, no.
Mm-hmm.
Puts 2 back in your bag, like without saying anything. He just grabs your hand, pushes it back into the bag.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, this will be good. And then maybe some of that, what is that? What is in this?
So, okay, I'm gonna tell you now. I don't have a measurement for this. I just know the exact words that Aaron told me is the goblin gave me a big jar.
He's gonna
It's
do
a gallon jar. It's a gallon jar.
Oh, it's full!
He's gonna put his finger to your lips? To your mouth. And be like, shh. You trust me.
Sure. You got me a bunch of not explosive powder.
And if this works, my friend, I'll get you even more.
Fuck yes.
Don't encourage him.
I'm gonna try and put the other 2, all the bottles down anyway.
So as soon as Fran leaves the room, Gragnar reaches in and grabs the last 2 bottles and just gently puts them there.
Snapjack dies.
So we'll take a couple scoops of fire jelly and throw it in there as well, and then I mean that's what I was told to do.
So everyone, you're watching Gragnar as he ignites the fuse
with my finger.
Then he immediately turns into this ashen form, like ash floating in the air. As you see this, you hear over the course of 5 seconds, and then 10 seconds, and then 3, 2.
I told you. What did I say before the session started? Gragnar was about to commit some war crimes.
The explosion would have done no less than 47.
Yeah, that would have outright killed me.
Yeah,
that would have outright killed me.
The explosion you hear is this loud booming that echoes, and there is dust everywhere. And you can, and when the explosion goes, just faintly, Gragnar, you're the only, just faintly, you hear a from the other side of the room. And it takes probably about 30 seconds for the sound to clear as it clears. Gragnar, you peek in and you see what looked to be a red smear, a corpse thrown against a pillar that is absolutely just jaded and torn, and another one thrown.
Were great.
Another one that is thrown over what appears to be 2 originally dead bodies into another door. As you look through, you do in fact see that like one of them looks like a red smear right here, just absolutely just done. And the benches, the chairs, everything that was up against this wall has been thrown back. The one that's here in the back corner has a table literally on top of it, and it just looks like pale white hands on the other, like side to side of the table. The fucking one that, the one corpse that actually hit the door is like flat, head up on the ground. You know, like upside down but leaning against the wall.
Yeah.
Like bro got flipped. Bro got absolute flipped and thrown into that.
God damn.
Oh my god. So the one that's in front of the door is still alive?
No, the one in front of the door is a smear.
No, the other side of the other door.
Oh, he seems to be twitching, but it's as if like if you took someone upside down and stuck them in the corner with their neck being in the corner. So like
scorching ray. Fuck that.
And you immediately cast scorching ray, and it catches on fire.
Oh my god!
It bursts into flames.
Knock it off,